Hey Tinkers, my name is Natalia and today I'm going to show you something that has been very requested, and that is this card here with a cute little mailbox on it. And this is very easy to make and is a great way to give like money gifts. If you don't really know what to buy, this is a great card to give because it's a card and a gift in one. And I would love to know what you want me to create next, so be sure to check out the poll here above in the card. So let's begin making it, but first, subscribe to this channel if you want to see some more of these kind of DIYs in the future, and hit the bell down below so don't miss out. And let's begin! Now take the paper for the mailbox, then measure 1 centimeter on the side, then make a mark, and then make a line. Now on the long side, measure downwards 2 centimeters, then make a mark. Then from this mark, measure downwards 7 centimeters, and then make another mark. And from this mark, measure downwards 2 centimeters, and then make the last mark. Repeat the same measurements on the opposite side, and then make some lines across the paper. Now place your ruler on the first line you created and then bend the paper slightly over it. Now turn this paper around and then bend the fold the other way around. Now open up the paper and then cut these 2 lines open. And also cut 2 triangles out of the same place to make it easier for you to assemble everything later on. Now place your ruler on the same lines you slightly cut and then gently bend the paper over it, but fold the paper the other way around. Now around this line here on the top, we need to cut some fringes and maybe a little triangle. This is to make it easier for you to bend the paper and make an arch later on. Erase any kind of pencil markings you've created. To create the arch, slightly bend the paper on the top to create this nice and soft curve. When assembled, this is what it should look like. Now we need to assemble the mailbox, so collect the 2 strips and make sure they are lined up before cutting a curve on one of the corners. Now glue one of the strips onto the semi-triangle here. And you really don't want this to come loose, so press down to make it stick properly. And make sure the arch on the strip follows the arch on the mailbox. Now put some glue on these 2 flaps here and then glue them right onto the strip. Now before closing up the mailbox completely, create a little mailbox flag to put on the mailbox. Create it in any color you like that will fit your mailbox. You can either just glue the flag right onto the mailbox, or you can mark its placement, poke a hole through the bottom of it, and also on the card as well. Then take a little paper binder and then poke through the little hole on the bottom, and also do this on the card. And then the flag will be attached and moving. Make sure to spread its legs inside the mailbox so it won't fall out. Now put some glue on these fringes here and then assemble the last bit of the mailbox. And make sure that the top of the mailbox is still curved. Now you can use the end of a pencil to kind of push down on the pieces that are glued together to make them stick more properly. Now take the second strip you created and then glue it right onto the back of the mailbox. Now leave it to dry completely and then move on to create the letter. So take a piece of paper with the measurements down below and then fold it in half both ways. Now pinch the 2 corners here on the long side and then fold the side into the paper. Now take this corner here and then fold it up to this line you just created. And of course, repeat the same thing on the other corner as well. Now take this folded triangle and then fold it into the paper. And of course, repeat this on the other side as well. Then take the 2 upper corners here and then fold them into the card. But don't fold them too close to the middle score. last thing to do is to take this upper triangle and then fold it right into the pocket of this letter. And that's it, your letter is complete. Now before gluing the mailbox onto the card, you can decorate the card a bit with the pole that the mailbox sits on or something else. That's totally up to you. Now this is optional, but you can take the base card and glue it onto a back piece to make it more decorative. Now the very last thing you need to do is to glue the mailbox onto the card. So put some glue all over the back of it, place it on the card and then make sure it sticks by pressing inside the mailbox. And that's it! Your mailbox card is completely done! I hope you enjoyed watching and be sure to check out all these other DIYs here to get some more inspiration. And if you want to see the upcoming videos here in this channel, you need to subscribe and be part of a lovely Tinker family here at Natalia's Toolbox. So subscribe and I'll see you soon with more ideas. Bye!